Whether it's movies, TV shows, video games, or books, we have the half-assed commentary you crave. It's Mixed Media Review. Yes, that's right, our Mixed Media Review.
Mixed Media Review.
That's right. Where we give you some half-ass comments and discussions and observations about stuff we've heard, seen, or played.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I actually went to see a movie. Oh yeah,
Movies.
I went to see the midnight show, the first ever viewing for the general public anyway, of the newest Hobbit movie, The Desolation of Smaug.
Oh, yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about this.
Oh, dude.
I've heard nothing about it at all.
Now I saw the first Hobbit movie, and it was cute, a little goofy, but it was the whole thing. The whole tone was goofy, so it wasn't too jarring, but it wasn't too serious. You know, this one is gone Empire Strikes Backsy serious. It's really good. It's 3 hours long. I saw to start off with, it was they had the trailer for the new Godzilla movie,
Which looks
incredible,
great.
Oh my goodness! It looks like it's like a real film.
Yeah.
Like someone
Like they actually tried.
Yeah, it's not meant to be a sci-fi. It's
I love when that happens.
Like it's meant to be like a film that you watch that just happens to have Godzilla in it. So hopefully if it's half as good as the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking. I'm hyped to see that. There's some Tom Cruise movie coming out.
I saw some of the trailer for that. That actually looks interesting. Edge of Tomorrow is what it's called.
That's it. Thank you. Edge of Tomorrow. That looks pretty cool. That's going to be coming out. But The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug was a really good movie. I watched it and I didn't see anything in it that I didn't like.
Wow.
That's something.
From the cunty critic,
Right. Yes.
Carl. That's saying something.
I am very cunty.
Thumbs up.
Because even in the movies he likes, he hates them.
Yeah, yes. I can find shit in the movie. Dude, this, and it comes to the end. Now, the movie's 3 hours long, and usually when you get to the end, you feel like, okay, it's at the end, and I feel I'm full.
Right.
I've had enough of the movie. I'm full. I'm ready to go home now. Not in like a tired way, not in a fatigued way necessarily, but you just feel like you're full.
Had enough.
This one, it ends, and you're like, and it just ends, and like, you're just like, what? And like the whole theater, everyone was actually saying, God damn it, what? No. And then we all looked around because we all realized what just happened, that we loved this movie so much that we wanted more. And then everyone started like applauding and going, woo, and shit like that. It was that fucking...
That's pretty awesome.
It was that awesome. And I'm going to the midnight show of Lord of the Rings movie. So it's the diehard fans. I'm with my people. My geeks, my dorks, my homies.
Yeah.
And I show up at the last minute because luckily Joanna was there and she grabbed me a ticket and actually some nachos and some soda, which totally shouldn't have eaten, but I was just like, I need something warm on my body or I'm going to die. And so
I know a lot of girls like that.
I get there, and apparently, like the line was like 45 minutes long to get in, and the place is packed. Now there was like some cosplay level outfits going on, like dudes dressed as Aragorn. There was one dude dressed as Gandalf the Grey with like the beard and everything, and the staff.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
And people are like, awesome costume, because it's like a positive crowd, so everyone's like, hey, that's awesome, you know what I mean? And I'm all like,
It's just some homeless guy.
I dress like this all the time, fuck you. But and they weren't letting people in, so everyone's like wanting to get in. It's not time to go in it yet, so everyone's like, come on, do it. So of course he did it. You shall not pass. To which he got a huge amount of applause. And I'm like, oh, this is it. These are my people. I'm in a good spot. This is good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Great movie. I can't say enough good shit about this, man. They had Benedict Cumberbatch did the voice of Smaug.
Oh, nice.
And which
That guy's a pimp.
Oh, dude, and his voice. I could listen. He's got the Peter O'Toole, Vincent Price level awesomeness to his voice. I could listen to him read me a Chinese menu and just be enthralled.
Which
it's
one's
just
this?
great. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Bad
he was
guy in the latest Star Trek movie.
He played Khan. Sherlock.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple other things too. Fucking awesome. You'll hear it when you go see it. You'll be like, oh, great voice. Terrific. Enjoyed it immensely. I can't say enough good things about it. I also went to go see the latest riff tracks, Santa Claus versus the Martians. Mm-hmm. And that was hilarious. It was great. The trailer that they did it's some bizarro Christmas short. It's the trailer. It's a Christmas short from, I think, the 50s. Mm. And it might not be American. It might have been like European. I'm not sure. It was just really odd.
Just that bizarre.
Right.
Yeah. But, dude, they had me fucking howling. It was fucking awesome. And again, I was with my people, dude. It was just a positive. Everyone was just positive, polite. It was a really good experience.
Yeah, let me know next time you want to
go. They didn't announce when their next one is. They usually announce it when they do it, like at the end of it.
Okay.
But whenever the next one is, I will let you know. And if you want to go, and you're definitely going to go, I'll grab you a ticket. Same to you, Pete.
All right. Yeah.
Sweet. If you are a fan or whatever, you can also go. Internet Jen. We'll make it like a That's Life podcast thing.
I'm going to sit here and be the unnerd that I am and be like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
How come they're not playing football?
I want football. Grown men running around in the snow. Yay. Which was an awesome game, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah. Grown men who are millionaires and fucking womanizers.
Yeah. Everybody needs a hobby, I guess.
But that's my mixed media review. That's all I got.
Yeah. Okay.
Pete, have you seen things?
Well, I started watching Boardwalk Empire, and I'm halfway through season 3, and it's amazing. So,
okay.
I'm really digging on that show.
What part are you at?
Let's see.
How's Jimmy doing?
He's been dead for a few episodes now. Spoilers.
Not so good.
So you totally saw the...
That was the season finale of 2. Season.
Oh, yeah.
2.
Okay, you totally saw like when like super hot mom is just like, no, it's okay.
Yo, she is fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Because now she refuses to believe that he's dead and thinks his son is her son. And she's writing him letters and trying to run the whorehouse now. Like, it's fucking...
Yeah.
It's batshit crazy. She's fucking nuts. So, yeah, and about halfway through, the one fucking Italian dude from New York took over Tabor Heights. So they can't get the fucking liquor through, and they just failed at assassinating him.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where they're at there.
That season ends in an incredibly satisfactory manner.
All right, cool.
You'll be really happy.
Yeah, I got 6 more episodes there. So that's really good. And on the gaming front, the Blizzard peoples just dropped patches for World of Warcraft and Hearthstone, because those are the 2 Blizzard games I'm playing at the moment. And the WoW patch was pretty unnotable, except... Now you can finally mail your heirloom items cross-server. Holy shit. That's fucking...
I'm like, wait a minute, you play? And then I looked at your face. I'm like, oh, he's totally being sarcastic.
I'll break this down into an heirloom item is like a weapon or armor or something that you have.
It gives you an experience bonus. But you had to like... Before, if you rolled a new character on a different server because your friends played someplace you didn't, you had to like start from scratch.
Over. Yeah.
And the heirlooms grow with you as you level day level.
Gotcha.
So it's really nice.
And so now you can just send them from, it doesn't matter where you have them. You don't have to work your way up to them again like 100 times. So you can just trade them around. It's nice. But the Hearthstone patch was much more interesting because
this game.
They redid the the ranking system for the constructed play, so you can actually have an idea of like your win-loss ratio and like where you stand in the world rankings and all this kind of stuff. And it's a lot more it's just a lot more well represented and things like that.
Any news on when that's coming out?
Let's see. Open beta is going to be, they said, sometime this month or next month, and it'll actually go live early next year. So you're looking like February for live.
I hope the open beta happens and I get my beta key for my vacation, because that would just be so fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, they said December, January, something like that. So I would say probably right around Christmas is when they'll do that.
Oh, that's so hot.
I would imagine. So yeah,
geeky hot.
It's going. It's really too much fun.
So is this where I can put in like a review of Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah. Yay. Okay, am I the only person here who watches it?
Yes.
Okay, so nobody has any idea what I'm talking about, but anybody who does...
This is a show, I'm taking it.
Oh, my God. Okay.
It's a show.
Great things are happening.
Remember, no one's mentioned Felicia Day.
Was she's in it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
But every once in a while, she makes an appearance on Supernatural,
yeah.
which excites me every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love it. She actually died in the last episode that she was in. But
it's
then
Supernatural, so she can come back. Her
But then
ghost
an angel
could
brought
be
her
on.
back to life.
Oh, of course.
So it's
No, it's
completely
just I
awesome.
made that reference because last time she was talking about a show.
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, oh, yeah, speaking of Felicia Day,
Felicia
when
Day.
nobody had mentioned her. It was funny.
I was
Anyway.
dying to talk. But yeah,
She's got a
she still has a
bisexual crush on her.
recurring.
Felicia Day.
Oh, my God.
Oh, who doesn't?
I would do such bad things to her. But yeah, so Sons of Anarchy, anybody who watches it, the season finale and next season is the last season. The series is ending. It's not going to end good for anybody at all. And anybody who's watched this season, spoiler alert if you haven't, but
Hold my ears.
two extremely main characters bit the dust this season.
I can still totally hear you.
One of the main characters gets viciously murdered at the end of the...
Like your drug dealer? Somebody
pretty
gets
brutal.
viciously murdered?
No, it was actually the
biker
wife of the president of Sons of Anarchy. And
Of the TV show?
It's a biker club.
It's the biker club.
Oh, boy,
And
bikers.
The person
I
who
know.
murders
It's
his
crazy.
wife is actually his mother, who hits
His
her in
wife
the
is
head.
his mother?
No, his mother
This
killed
isn't
his
Boardwalk
wife.
Empire.
And the way she ends up killing her is she hits her in the head with an iron, like the clothing iron, and then starts to drown her in a sink full of water, and then goes, well, you know what would be quicker? Let me pull out this carving fork and stab you in the back of the head like 5 or 6 times.
Well, that'll do it.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah. So pretty
At least
awesome.
it's in the sink, though, so it won't make that much of a mess. Easy cleanup.
Smart woman.
So yeah, it was a very intense season for anybody who's been watching this, and it's just
Housewives
going to
kill
go
people.
downhill from here. And I'm very excited and very sad to see this show going.
Aw. Well, that's super. Randy, have you seen or heard anything interesting?
Any
I finally opened the board in Angry Birds. I've been trying to,
Yay!
and ever since I've
Yay.
owned a smartphone for
Okay.
years, it seems like every time I almost get all 3 stars on every level, I
Yeah.
end up
Fucking up.
smashing my cell phone
Oh,
with
you gotta start
weights
over?
or something like that. And then, unlike Pete's thing where you actually can carry over,
Yeah. You
no, I have to start all over. again.
dude.
That's-
brutal.
But I finally did it. And to hell with paying 99 cents to open up the board. you know.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You want to earn it the old-fashioned way, like a true gamer.
Any good
There's
music
that.
news coming from you? You're
Oh,
always-
yeah,
you're always
man.
Musical.
Been producing a storm over
Awesome.
here. There's
Yeah.
going to be candy for all of our listeners' ear holes.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very
Giving
soon.
me a musical boner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and
I'm collaborating with a few people.
relatively, was that project we were discussing over the phone
We have
for,
that
for next
definitely to
Christmas.
do.
That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Gay for Christmas.
Yeah, I got a.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got a good camera guy for us.
Oh,
He's got some
shizzle.
good equipment. We're gonna be doing some music video filming hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
It's kind of hilarious and ridiculous, which is going to be great.
We'll,
Can't wait
we'll
to see
have
that.
all types of music related goodness for you.
Super, super, super.
Splendid.
I've got a favorite things
Oh,
for us for a favorite thing segment. That's when
Wow, how long have I been gone?
Oh, the favorite things. It's when we when there's something that we like you're into, whether it's like a
seriously.
TV show or something, and you just want to give it like some big ups. You just and share it, and that's one of the things I got. I've just discovered something. I'm ready for the mockery to
all
come.
right. Yeah, this will be interesting.
Oh,
let's
it'll be-
let's
it's
see
on.
what thing that's been out for 2 decades Carl has just
Well, it's not
discovered.
2 decades, but it's South
A decade
African
and a
rap.
half.
The Advocate.
Oh, yeah.
DeAntwoord.
Oh.
Totally never even heard of what the fuck. And then someone had said, "Oh, it's DeAntwoord or whatever." I'm like, "What the fuck's that?" And I saw the video for what was it called? The Baby Boom Boom or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah. And holy shit, I was like, "This is fucking blowing my mind." It's such a breath of fresh air. It's like total other culture. with the crazy accents. It's like half in an African, half in like this weirdo Dutch accent.
Frenchy type of thing.
Yeah, and half
they're
in,
from Cape Town, so
and half in like a straight lingo from South African Cape Town lingo with their accent and shit. So think like District 9 and shit.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is blowing my fucking mind. It's so real and raw.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's just there. And
Sort
it's
of the Marilyn Manson of South African rap.
yeah, dude. It's really hard to fucking describe, but it's
Fatty Boom Boom. That's
Fatty
the name of
Boom
the
Boom.
song.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you, Pete Siri.
No problem.
It's they were formed in Cape Town. The vocalist Ninja, who's like this I can't really
Fucking
describe
crazy
him.
ass white guy.
Crazy ass white guy, and Yolandi, and they're produced by DJ High Tech, and it's like the Zeph counterculture movement kind of thing going on there. It's fucking crazy. It's he describes it because they're talking about how it's kind of shocking. A lot of their videos and their music's shocking, and he said people are unconscious, and you have to use your art as a shock machine to wake them up. Some people are too far gone. They'll just keep asking, "Is it real? Is it real?" That's dwanky. That's a word we have in South Africa, dwanky. It's like lame. Is it real? You have to be futuristic and carry on. You got to be a good guide to help people get away from dull experience, which is really, when I think of like the future of music, like like Blade Runner kind of thing, like a mix of cultures, dude. This like is like exactly where it should. It's not so outside of the American experience you can't grasp it. Like German Scheiser videos, like Two Girls, One Cup. You're like, no, I can't figure this out. It's accessible, but it's just so odd. It's like, whoa, it's like hip hop with curry and paprika.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
It's definitely an interesting spicy flavor they have.
Even if you don't care for that style and the flavor, you can at least acknowledge this is something fresh.
Yeah, you can definitely appreciate it if you appreciate music at all.
Yeah, dude, fucking
It's really
wow.
cool.
I've been admittedly I've been completely entranced and intrigued by this shit. I'm just like gobbling it up, and I just find myself just listening to it over and over again because it's that blows my fucking mind.
Yeah,
And
my
shit.
favorite one's "I Think You Freaky."
Yeah.
Oh.
You've seen the video for that?
I know that.
Yeah, that's who he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those guys.
All right.
And it takes like, and just that video, it takes like what's supposed to be a sexual kind of song, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
But then it puts it in like the slums. When
Yep.
she's laying there in a bed with like rats crawling on her and shit, acting sexy.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's shocking. It's fucking
Yeah,
contrast.
it's really I really like the way they present their stuff.
Like the whole time he's talking, I'm like, why does this sound like something I know? And then you
Oh,
said that, I'm
yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, it just yeah, exactly, dude. It's and check if anything, just check out their videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
definitely.
visually, it's something's happening, something's going on. Are you getting rained on, Randy?
Nah, I was
Oh,
just
okay, all right.
chilling.
I thought because it's raining so much outside, something might be leaking.
I'm wondering if that's the sound that we keep randomly hearing, just one drop of water hitting a drum or something.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be because it's raining really fucking hard out there. But
My
yeah,
car
that's-
may
that's
have
what I,
floated away at this
somehow,
point.
somehow it's always like 5 degrees colder in the garage. I don't know.
It
how.
is because it's
Cement
like
does hold
fucking
that
50
for
degrees
people.
outside now all of a sudden, but it is a little colder in here.
I always come here thinking, I'll be fine.
I keep looking to see if one of the refrigerators are cracked open or the freezers.
I'm amazed by the fact that it's like 50 degrees outside and it's fucking freezing. But last week I had no problem with walking outside when it was 28 degrees and it didn't seem that cold. But this is like chilling me
the
to the
damn
bone.
Garage.
It is
No,
it is the garage.
All day I've been like this. Like getting in the shower when I went to rinse my hair, rinse the dye out of my hair was like the most glorious thing in the world because I just this
Warm.
burning hot water beating on me. I was actually finally warm for the first time all day.
Yeah, dude. Maybe it's the damp. Maybe.
Yeah, it's probably it. Makes it hot cold.
Oh, hot, cold.
But good call on the snow that we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's fine. Hey, I'm glad that it's not.
Dreaming
Yeah.
of a wet Christmas. Yeah. Can you imagine if this was all snow? Holy fuck.
Oh God.
Yeah, it'd
I
be
would've had
last
to,
weekend all
screw-
over again.
Picked you
Yeah.
all up with my wife's fucking four-wheel drive.
I had enough fun in last Sunday's snow. I'm good for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, snow on the weekend I hate because it's to me.
it just kills your entire weekend.
Well, and it's pointless. It's like the school. If you're gonna have snow, have it during the week. Have it so it cancels school. then it's useful and pretty.
Yeah.
And I don't mind getting up a little extra earlier to go to work because I will have got some fucking sleep.
See, I had the joy of on Sunday, I got up and I had Katie. I got ready for a show that I was supposed to be doing and everything. Got her all set up in the car, got everything loaded up in the car. And then my mom's like, yeah, you got a flat tire. I'm like, fuck. So I'm dealing with that and it's snowing and everything. We get that taken care of. And I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm going. My stepdad offers to take my daughter and my sisters while I'm doing the show and everything. He's like, you sure you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, this is nothing. Because at this point, it was like 11:30. It was snowing, but it wasn't anything drastic. By the time I got to fucking Bridgeton, oh, my God. I'm like, okay. So then I get to Salem, and I'm like, oh, this is getting really bad. And Rob's calling me. He's like, just forget the show. It's $20. It's not that big of a deal. Just forget the show and just come here. Because at this point, I'm closer to him than I am to him.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, no, I got this. I got this. I'm going. I'm going. And I get like almost all the way to where the show is. And I pull into the post office and I call him. And I'm like, I'm going fine. Like, my car's handling this fine. My car's like, what the fuck ever. Let's do this. But I'm going to go to leave the show in like 3 or 4 hours, and I don't know what's going to be happening at that point. So I'm like, I'm coming to your place. He's like, all right, you want to pick up a pizza on your way? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Because the pizza...
Would that have been the ulterior motive the whole time?
No. But it actually worked out really well because the pizza place was on the right side. It was... it was just pull in and then keep going. And it worked out really well because at that point I had like 4 inches of snow built up on the side of my windshield, on the driver's side of my windshield, and I had a snowball underneath of my passenger windshield wiper that was just kind of like going back and forth like, hey, I'm a snowball. I'm still a snowball. So I got to clear all that shit off and actually be able to see, 6 feet in front of me again.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was fun.
So he went from just having like a night of snow to a night of a warm pizza and a warm girlfriend and snow. So it worked out well for him too.
And football.
Well, I guess you can't win them all.
Hey.
Speaking of which, that brings us to our weird news. Oh, yeah.
Love this part.
Whether it's people eating Pete on eggs in China or a woman who discovers her second vagina, straight from the internet, it's Weird News. Weird News?
I miss when you used to mix up weird news and what's now. That was
I'm getting better.
Still does that.
I still do it from time to time, but I've been practicing today.
Yep.
You
Some
didn't
of
want to do it in
which,
front of me.
of course, is brought to you by way of Chuck Shepard's newsofweird.com, some from the Smoking Gun, HuffingtonPost.com, and the rest from random sordid APR news sources scattered throughout the internet. Oh, yeah. And we're going to lead off. I did this just for you there, Pater. We're going to lead off with your dumbass criminals.
I love it.
Oh,
Yay!
yeah. In November, Michael Brown, age 19, became the most recent person with poor decision-making skills, forced to report to a police station, this in College Station, Texas, in the middle of the night to ask that officers please remove the handcuffs he had been playing around with.
Dumbass.
Following the officer's mandatory records check, it was learned that Brown had an arrest warrant for criminal mischief, and following the mandatory search, that he also had 2 ounces of marijuana in his pockets.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty fucking retarded.
I handcuffed
And
myself to myself.
yeah.
Could you please, undo that and take my weed and lock me up?
He might as well have just walked out to him and been like, I did half your job, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to... Can we just keep the handcuffs on him at
2
this point?
ounces? What a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Well, he couldn't take it out of his
shoot?
pocket. His hands were.
Dude, it's weed. Anyone would have taken 2 ounces of weed out of his pocket.
Oh, yeah,
He
I
might
would
not have
have.
gotten it back.
Not if
but-
your hands are cuffed.
Well, I mean, someone else could have taken
Oh,
it out for
I
him.
guess so.
Hey, anyone want some free weed? Can you take this out of my pocket before I go to the police station?
Out of curiosity, did they have to change the handcuffs or did they just...
I think they were like fur lined, so I made that last part up. But we have another one. This is clumsy ass criminals.
Ooh.
So these are criminals who are not just stupid but also clumsy. Dejan Wallace, age 25, arrived last Friday at the Monroe County Probation Office in Pennsylvania. He was prepared to take a drug test as part of his probation, imposed for convictions earlier this year for possession of drug paraphernalia and using a false ID. But since Wallace had used 5 folds of heroin a day earlier, is that like a metric?
I
measurement?
don't even know what the hell that is.
I'm just going to assume that's a lot.
Is that anything like a bindle? I don't know.
Using heroin.
Hello, Google. Let's find out.
You research that while we continue. 5 folds of heroin a day earlier. He tried to use someone else's urine to pass the piss test. After Wallace went to the restroom with a probation officer to take his test,
Was he pregnant?
the officer heard a noise and noticed a large amount of liquid splash on the floor in front of Wallace, who was also covered in urine and holding a broken condom. Wallace admitted that he had tried to deploy a condom filled with someone else's urine to pass his drug test.
You're kind of caught at that point.
Yeah, you pretty much have to admit it then. The complainant does not identify the source of the urine nor the amount supplied, but probably
About a condom full, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I don't think it can be more 5 folds of urine maybe fit in one condom. Is that how the measurement
be.
goes? And that equals like 2 cups of flour. I don't know how it goes. Wallace was charged
2
with
criminals, 1 condom.
oh man.
Yeah, that's gross.
15 hands. With a pair of misdemeanors for the alleged urine gambit, he's being held to county jail
Urine gambit.
of $5,000 bail.
That's awesome.
Urine gambit. Who are we in? Oh, urine gambit. Yeah. I had to ruin that funny. Let me adjust this cushion here for my buttocks.
The most disgusting X-Men of all.
Yeah, that's right.
His mutant powers only apply to his piss. Just whips it out.
So much kinetic energy.
I had that once. I don't know what that is.
Sometimes you wake up and you got to take that early morning pee that you stand there for like
It
30
just
minutes.
explodes out of your dick.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait, here we go.
All right. Load.
All right, hold on.
I seem to be hooked up to somebody's Wi-Fi, and it's really shitty.
Is it called
from where
Deep
I am.
Blue?
I don't. It's Linksys.
Okay. How much is 5 folds? How much is a fold of heroin?
Is it anything like a murder of crows?
Ooh, yeah.
It's basically
Or a peck of
Where
peppers?
did it go? The injection,
geese?
snorting. Why is it so dangerous? What happens to your body?
Oh, when she got excited, I thought
How does
she
it
had
make
that
you feel?
information.
Yeah, I thought you
Because when
I found the internet. Yay!
no, because on the Google. On
Should use
the Google
Google.
page, it actually said a fold of heroin is, and I'm like, okay, and now I have to go through like all the awesome stuff about heroin
Ounce of
before
heroin,
I
a
can.
cup of heroin, a liter of heroin.
All right, well.
Well, while you do
You
that,
find it,
we're
we'll
going to
go
move
on.
on to Dearly Beloved. It was Linda Ducharme's turn. Ducharme.
French.
Turn. Don't squeeze a Ducharme. Turn in the spotlight in November is one of the seemingly increasing number of people who commit to betrothing themselves to inanimate objects.
Betrothed.
Objectophiles, they're called. The Gibbstown, Florida woman's spouse is a Ferris wheel called the Sky Diva, and the relationship was chronicled on the Logo TV channel show What? Which sounds like a pretty cool show. I might have to check that out.
Yeah.
Maybe for some weird news ideas. That'd be kind of cool. This next one.
Logo is such a gay channel.
Well, she was married to a female Ferris wheel, so I guess it's apropos.
Yeah.
Did you find out what a fold is worth, or?
It doesn't actually give you an amount. It's just a fold. It's a folded piece of paper containing heroin.
So it's a bindle.
Probably like a hit or a hit and a half.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's all that is.
Like a spoonful, a teaspoon,
A
or a tablespoon.
spoonful of smack makes the medicine go down. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, a spoonful of smack sounds like the medicine itself. You don't need any medicine.
Yeah,
for
right.
smack.
Talking about honey smacks, those things are gross.
Unless you're going for like the aromatherapy smack. It just
Yeah.
It's like potpourri that smells like
It's just
smack.
like a smack in the face.
It's you get holistically high.
Ah.
I hear you make a lot of money that way. Ooh. It's poo-less heroin. You massage it in your scalp.
No pooing. No pooer. Nope. No joke there. Sorry.
Nope. Sorry, false alarm.
I thought it was going to be funny, and it turns out
You
it
went to
wasn't.
your mental internet and it said, "Oh, a funny joke." No, still not there. Damn it.
It's loading.
This next one's called Nuts. A Pennsylvania judge from the village of Intercourse.
Yes.
The village is called Intercourse.
Okay.
Great town.
Yeah, it sounds exciting. Is
Never been there.
It's facing a disorderly conduct charge.
The whole town?
No, just him.
Oh.
For allegedly approaching women near the state capitol and handing them acorns that he had hollowed out and stuffed with condoms.
Oh.
What?
Are those big acorns or small condoms?
I don't know.
It doesn't say. When confronted by officers last Tuesday, Isaac Stoltfuss, a district court judge, claimed the bizarre incident was a joke. According to a September 21st citation issued by Capitol Police, Stoltfuss, age 58, did conceal condoms and acorns and then knowingly gave them to women who were offended when they discovered the contents. The citation does not disclose the size of the acorns that were passed out or whether the condoms had been used. Yeah. So we don't know if they were new condoms, old condoms, like a nut.
I'd assume that they were probably unwrapped condoms, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Stoltfuss, running as a Republican, was reelected last year to a 6-year term on the bench, where he earned $80,000, almost $81,000 in 2009. So he's got like 6 more years.
In a village called Intercourse, wouldn't you just expect something like this?
Yeah, at least he's practicing safe
intercourse.
Yeah.
As a little tidbit, on my last trip to York, Pennsylvania.
I got a walnut with birth
in this
control pills
order,
in
you
it.
go through. I went through foreplay, then to intercourse, then to climax before I reached York, Pennsylvania.
Congratulations.
Really? Or did you just make that up?
No, that's the exact thing.
Are you being for real?
Yeah. You go through foreplay, intercourse, and then climax.
Dude, that's crazy.
That was totally not done on purpose.
That's like a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Wow.
It must be very unsatisfying when you're coming back, though.
Well, did you make a wrong turn
A little
into
bit
she
of a
didn't
letdown.
call me back afterwards? Or
Was there angry dolphin along the way?
yeah.
Yeah, we stopped at the Wrong Hole Hotel.
Yeah, the Brown Star Inn. Yeah.
I kind of want to drive to York now.
Rusty sheriff's badge.
Stop at the BJ's and the Siemens along the way.
Dick's.
Yeah, there's a Dick's.
Pervert Plaza.
My God. The section was called Stick Around. A female shopper using the restroom at Home Depot in Georgia
Oh, this is so sad.
became fused to a toilet seat that had been covered in glue, police report. When a Banks County a sheriff's officer arrived at the retailer, a store manager reported that Ileana De La Cure, age 40, had gotten stuck on the toilet in the female public bathroom. Emergency service workers subsequently removed and obtained the toilet seat from her ass. This poor stay-at-home mom was then transported to a local hospital for treatment. Obviously,
She got really sick from that.
yeah, that's very not good to have that much on your body.
She got really, really sick from that. That was really fucked
Apparently,
up.
somebody put it on all the toilet seats in there, and so she got stuck to the seat. That's fucked up, bro.
That's fucked up.
Oh, that must have been Asshole Town, because that's an asshole move.
They did catch the person who did that, though, didn't
Good.
they?
I don't know.
I think they did. I think they know who did it.
Well, I hope they fucking throw the book
Blew
at
his
him.
ass to a toilet?
Yeah. Say there. How do you like it? This next one's called Too Happy a
Blew his
Meal.
dick to his stomach.
Ew, it's got to be a guy. 'Cause,
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, that's definitely a jerk-off dude move.
Yeah, definitely.
Too Happy a Meal. During a Vice operation late this last Friday evening, a Florida detective was trolling for hookers when he pulled up to a 47-year-old suspect and
Trolling
asked,
for hookers. Alt F4.
not internet trolling, in the RL, asked if she wanted a ride. The woman accepted the offer, got into the undercover vehicle, and engaged in a conversation about sex. The officer explained that he was looking, quote, to fuck, end quote. He doesn't beat around the bush, does he? And asked the woman, quote, if she wanted to help me out with that, end quote. The woman, the detective reported, replied that the pair, quote, could go have sexual intercourse if I bought her 2 double cheeseburgers off the dollar menu at McDonald's.
That'll do it.
The officer added, I agreed to the deal and purchased the hamburgers for $2.75. In addition to the cheeseburgers, the woman told the undercover officer that he could also give her a tip. In response,
I bet he did.
the police officer handed her some McNuggets. No, he handed her $60. The woman kept only $40, took the McDonald's grub, and directed the police officer to a vacant Bradentown parking lot to park in and complete the deal. At this point, Christine Baker was arrested by a takedown team. booked
They
on
had
a,
to use a whole team to get that
Yeah.
dangerous, starving hooker
I
off
know.
the streets.
booked on a misdemeanor prostitution charge. She is scheduled for a court appearance. It doesn't say whether or not the officer ate the cheeseburgers or they were entered into evidence. Or
Yeah. You'd think he'd at least let her eat it first.
Yeah, like a 47-year-old hooker. You're at the outer edge of the hooker solar system at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're turning tricks to eat. I would just would have said, look, here's the hamburgers. I'm a cop. Please get out of the vehicle. I can't arrest you. This is too pathetic. Just go eat your cheeseburgers
I was
somewhere.
like, I got to go home and watch a Disney movie. This is sad.
Yeah, cop. I'm a cop, and this is bringing me down. I'm going to move to
I
Intercourse
need the
PD.
takedown team to bring up my spirits.
Yeah, this fuck. This next one's called Keep It Down. Shane, age 33,
Like a 47-year-old hooker.
and Christian, age 31, live together at their 63-year-old mother's residence in Bradenton, Florida. The Crawford household, it seems, is a tense one. Shane was in his room having sex with his girlfriend, and this encounter, according to a sheriff's report, resulted in an argument between the Crawfords because Christian believed his older brother and the woman were making an excessive amount of noise. The pair's verbal disagreement quickly turned physical, with Christian forcefully throwing an ashtray at his brother's head. The on-target
Sounds like living with Tim and Steph.
yeah. The on-target toss caused a 1-inch laceration on his fucking cheek. Shane allegedly retaliated by punching his brother 5 times in the face.
Okay.
The Crawfords were each arrested on domestic battery and booked into Manatee County Jail. And
That Manatee County Jail gets a lot
Yeah,
of play.
we hear
in
a
our
lot about
stories.
that whole place is,
It's full of fucking wackos and
yeah. You think
public masturbators and shit.
fucking hell.
Just go there with like a video camera and make YouTube money.
Yeah, dude. This next one's called Just When You Thought It Was Safe to Go Back on the Subway. I don't ever think it's safe to go on the
Yeah,
subway. Not after
no.
the subway
Yeah,
grinders.
I like to go forward on the subway personally.
Wah, wah. I always come out of the subway portal ass first.
Those are summoning portals.
Yes. Subway riders on New York City's N train found a fishy surprise on Wednesday.
Another 47-year-old hooker.
No, it's worse. A dead shark was riding with him.
That's awesome.
What?
A dead shark. No one knows how the still wet shark got there. Presumably through the turnstiles. But before Metro Transit authorities removed the shark Wednesday night, passengers leapt at the opportunity to snap photos of the 1.5-foot long shark with a subway fare card, soft drink, and a cigarette.
That sounds
Oh
like
my
someone
God.
made an amazing joke.
Yes. So
That's awesome.
good on you, New Yorkers, for having a sense of humor about a shark just appearing in the subway car with you.
That's fucking great.
Do you smell fish? No, it smells more like shark. Oh, fuck, it's a shark.
I thought it was supposed to be alligators. This is even worse. Left over from the Sharknado, probably.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh God, that movie.
Oh, that movie. They're making a follow-up to that, I
I
hear. Isn't
know.
that terrible?
Wasn't it about an avalanche or Sharkalanche? or something?
Sharkalanche.
No, that was a spoof.
A shark quake. It's an earthquake.
Because I posted
sharks
that
in the
shit on
ground.
Facebook. I saw that. I'm like, oh no, this is going on Facebook. I'm like, this
Yeah,
is
how
awesome.
do you spoof Sharknado and make it more ridiculous? I don't know.
Sharkalanche.
Sharkalanche? Yeah, that would do it. Like a shark
I know, I
meter
still have that picture
shower.
on here too.
Space shark meteor shower. That more retarded? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Sounds legit.
This
I'd buy that for $1.
we have 2 more stories here that are Beaver related.
Beaver or Bieber?
Beaver.
Oh.
A beaver butt secrete a goo called castoreum,
Shit. It's everywhere now.
which the animals use to mark their territory. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration lists castoreum as a generally safe additive, and manufacturers
Like castor oil?
have been using it
I like the word
extensively
generally.
in perfumes and foods for almost 80 years, according to a 2007 study.
You could really taste the beaver.
Ooh, what tastes like beaver butt? Is this natural beaver butt? I'll never tell. I lift up the animal's tail, said Joan Crawford.
Oh,
Got
good.
eaten.
This is where I have to explain. Joan Crawford, a wildlife ecologist at Southern Illinois University. So it's not apparently the famous Joan Crawford.
Yeah.
In her spare time, she liked to sniff beaver ass.
Wiping beaver asses. It gives a whole new meaning to eating beaver.
And she says, and I'm like Oh, Sharkalanch. There it is. And I'm like, get down there and stick your nose near its ass. People think I'm nuts, and I tell them, but it's beavers. It smells really good.
And it's not nuts, it's the ass.
Well, castoreum is a chemical compound that mostly comes from a beaver's castor sacs, which are located between the pelvis and the base of the tail, also known as its ass.
Right.
Because of its close proximity to the anal glands, castoreum is often a combination of castor gland secretions and anal gland secretions, and also, as if that wasn't disgusting enough, some urine.
Going vegan is like sounding better and better
This
with
sounds
every
like
passing
the
day.
all poo diet.
Oh.
No wonder they have such shiny pelts.
Yeah.
It's because they go au natural. The fragrant brown slime, we've made it even more disgusting by describing what it looks like, is about the consistency of molasses, although not quite as thick. While most anal secretions stink due to odor-producing bacteria in the gut, this chemical compound is a product of the beaver's unique diet of leaves and bark. Instead of smelling icky, castoreum has a musky vanilla scent, which is why food scientists like to incorporate it in recipes.
So what you're telling me is a beaver shit doesn't stink?
No, you'll still, if it's just you'll smell the shit, but it'll have like a vanilla smell.
Oh, well, that's pleasant.
But it'll also smell like poo.
So gross.
But getting a beaver to produce the castoreum for purposes of food processing is difficult.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Foodies bent on acquiring some of the sticky stuff have to anesthetize the animal and then milk its nether regions.
So I guess the saying should have been tighter than a beaver's asshole.
Yeah,
Yes.
seriously.
You can milk the anal glands. You can extract the fluid, Crawford said. You can squirt the castoreum out. It's pretty gross, she admits.
Yeah.
Due to such unpleasantness for both parties, the milker and the milkee, castoreum consumption is rather small, only about 292 pounds yearly. That statistic includes castoreum extract, and castoreum liquid. Still concerned you're chowing down on beaver bum goop? Because of its FDA label, in some cases, manufacturers don't have to list castoreum on the ingredient list and may instead refer to it as natural flavoring.
Oh, I am growing my own fucking food from now on.
Growing
Fuck
my own
this shit.
beavers. This is crazy. I'm going to make a fortune. It's aromatherapy right there. Just sit them down and
no.
just let the beaver ass juice flow over you.
I am not eating anything that says natural
beaver's ass?
flavoring from now on. I'm
only
done.
chemicals, only harsh
Done.
chemicals. Yeah. So there's that.
It's from
Just
nature.
like Mom used to make.
Just like your mom used to like milk the beaver. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't mean to say that. I totally didn't say that. I didn't even mean to be funny. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, what is my mouth?
My mom likes to milk the
No,
beaver.
no, because I know your mom. No, that's so not proper.
We will not let her listen to this.
Don't. Oh my goodness. I think she's either throwing up or laughing a lot. Both? If she throws up, let's capture it and see if we can sell it as Jenn extract. Genoleum.
Jen's natural
Genola
flavoring.
oil.
What did you call it?
Genola oil.
Oh. It's all natural. It's holistic.
Yeah, when beavers have anal seepage, we put it in food.
We can it'll be like a new scented candle. Now,
That's how you end a podcast.
is how you end a
baby.
podcast. We learned a lot today.
We
In
did
our,
learn an extra bit of a lot. Yeah.
We learned a lot. I learned a
Certain
lot.
things I would have rather not learn.
Yes.
Beaver, well, you have to end on beaver ass.
See, this is why I start
you
with the
made
depressing
beaver
stuff.
a dirty thing.
Yeah, I mean, beaver ass extract, a dirty thing? No, I think the beavers do that. It's like a brown slime. That's just. And how did they fucking. Who discovered that?
Yeah. Who was
Wonder
just
what
like,
happens when you milk this.
Yeah,
who
we
had
got
their face near a beaver's ass going, oh, this smells like vanilla. I'm
Yeah.
going to put it on my tacos.
Yeah. I mean, what? Tacos?
I don't know. Look,
Vanilla tacos?
I haven't slept
It's
much.
sweet and
That's where my brain
savory.
went.
You know,
Beaver
people are into
taco.
that.
It goes together. John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of the whole nether region analogy.
So
Out of the gutter, Pete.
we
Mine's in the beaver.
we learned a lot today. We learned that we had internet gen back, and that's great.
Yay.
Super excited.
Yeah, if people would let me know when this is happening more often, I might actually be here more often. But I kind of find out after the fact.
Well,
You're
also
always
you were having
in
some car trouble at
route,
one
yeah.
point.
I'm always having car trouble. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, yeah, and then like you weren't mobile for a while, and, there
and
was,
somebody went and filled my tank the other day with gas. My poor car is like, oh my God, what the hell is going on right now?
it should have gas, shouldn't it?
Not a full tank. I'm
Was it the
afraid she's gonna
Verizon guy that
explode
filled the
now.
tank?
Yes, it was. No.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. They only give you like 3 gallons.
enough just to get you to a gas station.
Pretty much.
Oh, well, we learned that your life is
A complete and utter mess.
but there's some good stuff happening though. That's good.
Yeah.
On the romantic front, the candle front, and the poo front. You know, that's nice. We learned that you are mostly opposed to sleeping with Chris Christie, which is good to hear.
We determined that it was mostly.
Well, yeah, 99.9%. The rest is
No,
Castorium.
there's a firm 100 there.
100, like not
You didn't factor in the tequila variable, I think.
tequila and lots of money. A suitcase of cash, like $100,000.
And a suitcase of
You
tequila.
wouldn't fuck. I would fuck Chris Christie for $100,000.
No.
Yeah.
I would milk his ass like a beaver in my face and cook cupcakes, bake cupcakes out of it, and then eat them every day for a week for $100,000.
For $100,000, really?
I don't know.
You know,
And you're like, I
$100,000 is
wouldn't
really
have
not that
normal
much
intercourse
money,
with-
right?
What,
$100,000 is really not that much money.
dude? You're in debt for $700 and you can't come up with $700. You're like $100,000. That's chump change. Fucking hell.
There's women having sex for
It's
cheeseburgers.
not enough money for me to forget about what I did to make it.
Dude, I'd be like, I only had to fuck a
All
big
right,
fat dude
$1
for
million.
this. This is awesome.
$1 million and I will fuck Chris Christie.
For $1 million?
Yes.
Right. Let's start.
Inflation's a bitch.
Let's get
So-
that Kickstarter going.
Holy shit. It turns
be
out
amazing.
we made $5 until Chris Christie contributed to the funds. Now you have like $1 million and $5.
Hey, yeah, and you know what's the best about Kickstarter is they have stretch goals.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a joke.
Dude, I would totally fuck.
Loved it.
I would fuck the shit out of Chris Christie for $100,000. Do you know what $100,000 is? Do you know what money is? That's a lot of money, dude. Dude, you know,
That is
like
6 cheeseburgers.
that's like way more than your
Wow.
rent. I don't have that money, a calculator at hand, but I'm pretty sure you could pay for rent for 1,000 years, probably, for that. And so you would fuck him for $1 million, though.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we're sure that, or you would mostly not have sex. You're 99.9% sure. You're 99.9% opposed.
Okay, fine.
To having sex
saying
with
there's
Chris
a
Christie.
chance.
Sure. I'm saying
See?
there's a chance.
So I was totally right. Oh, see, Randy.
Nice.
Ha.
Nice.
Nice. Slipped it. Nice. Yeah.
Score.
Bullseye. That's for you,
right
Chris
in a
Christie.
beaver's anus.
Oh, yeah. We learned about...
Sound any more like dirty old men?
Yeah, we did it. All right.
I'm looking forward to growing old with you, my man.
Oh, I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, we kind of are there.
Like, no, let's grow young. Let's do something crazy. Yeah, we learned a lot of stuff. We learned that the Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug was awesome. We learned...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's my Christmas Day plans. Go see that.
Dude, you will totally not regret it. You're going to be like, oh, this fucking shit. Carl was so right. America was right. America. We learned that intercourse is a town and that Randy has, like...
Been through foreplay, intercourse, and climax.
Yeah, that's
all
fucking-
in one trip.
Uh-huh.
it
You're a
was
fast
great.
mover. Yeah. And see, he's always Mr. Humble Guy, sexual humble guy.
Ah,
Look at that.
You know,
He
I'm
did it
not
all in
one
one
to
night.
Brag.
Right. But it was the first date, too.
Okay.
So, yeah, we learned... and we learned that you can milk a beaver's ass.
Yeah, which is probably the grossest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah, that's definitely top in the top 5 for the month. The month. And yeah,
Hair care tips.
and hair care tips.
Hair
We learned
care
about head poo,
Yep.
hair poo,
No poo.
No poo.
no poo,
No
Okay.
poo.
no poo,
Poo
no
bad.
poo bad. Is that something different?
No.
No, just no poo.
No poo.
No poo.
Unless-
And
unless a beaver's involved.
no beaver poo either. Definitely no beaver poo.
Definitely no beaver poo.
So yeah.
Yeah, if you're pooing out of your beaver, you got a medical
Beaver
issue.
poo.
Oh,
The
yeah.
beaver poo, yeah, it's your hair. So your hair smells vanilla, and a little bit like beaver ass, but mostly like vanilla,
Wipe back. not
Yeah.
Forward.
like back and forward. Yeah, which brings us to you've been listening. That's right. a Baby Weight production, episode number 83. And thank you so much for listening. You can listen to many of these season 2 episodes. Jen? That's right, at our YouTube channel, YouTube/That's Life Podcast. To listen to or download any of these season 1 through season 3 episodes. Also, Randy?
For free!
Check us out at that'slifepodcast.com. Be sure to subscribe, and Jen?
Subscribe.
For instant notification via email whenever new episodes are posted. We also have a Facebook page. Pete, tell them about the Facebook page.
Ladies and gentlemen, many of you have come to find us from the Facebook page at facebook.com/that'slifepodcast. We are really happy to have you along for our Beaver ass adventure.
Wah.
So, if this is your first time listening, go over there to the Facebooks and give us a like and a follow. Leave us some comments. Give us some questions we can answer on the air. And, share us with your friends, your grandma's friends, and her friends' friends. If your friends have beavers, we want to know about it. Do you really milk their asses? Tell us at facebook.com/that'slifepodcast.
And if you enjoyed what you've just heard,
Yeah, you did, bitches.
be sure to tell a friend, neighbor, or coworker and help us to spread the laughter as far as we can.
So, from all of us here at That's Life Podcast, this has been Pete.
Internet Jen.
The amazing Rando.
And Carl bidding you an adieu, and a milky beaver ass adieu.
Wow, vanilla. Ow.
Dum 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 dum.
Stop, collaborate, and milk 'em.
Oh, I do the same thing.